How y'all doing? Ah, I hope y'all are doing good, doing great. Um, yeah. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves, enjoying this beautiful summertime. Doing well, just handling things the way that you want to handle them, and just being okay. You know, being you. Um, doing whatever needs to be done, whatever you got to do to see things through, to be true, to avoid being black and blue. You know, everything that you may accrue, doesn't matter what happens, you could do it all with your crew. You know, not once, but twice. With the mice, eating some rice. Not twice, but thrice. With some sugar and spice, and maybe something a little nice. Something to entice. You know, if you're itching your hair, you might have a little ice. But in the summertime, when it's cold, you just feel like putting on your head a bucket of ice. Yeah. Um, Here's the last part of the A through Z's. It's the Z. So tomorrow I'm gonna go back to A, but it's probably gonna be there's not gonna be any B's. It's just gonna be A, C, D, E. So, but for right now, it's the word is zealous. Something that is zealous. They're fervent, they're ardent, they're impassioned, fanatical, passionate. But then you heard the word overzealous, which means they're too passionate, they're too excited, they're too rambunctious, you know, too excited, you know, um, type of thing. And then you got words like zoo, place where you put animals, zoology, which is the study of animals, zeal, which comes from zealous, that's passion, that's excitement, that's, you know, just enjoyment. Zinc is a type of metal. Zucchini, a type of vegetable. There's a lot of Z words. Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, Zuckerberg. Dude that made Facebook. Zuckerberg or Zuckerman. A zoologist, one who studies animals. Zillion. Zillion, that's a word that people say to describe a big number, but it doesn't exist. Zilch, though, zilch, that is a word, and it means zero. Oh, zero, too. Zip, zilch, zero, they all mean the same thing. And they're all Z's. And then you could also catch Z's, which means take a nap. Catch some Z's. Take a nap. You know? Zip, zilch, Z's. Catch a whole bunch of Z's. The ZZ, the Zaza, the Z, the ZZs. Zip, like as in it means to close, to zip your mouth. It's like a bird. Good Zooks. Good Zooks. Zookies. Or Zuko. Who, if y'all watched Avatar The Last Airbender, you know who Zuko is. He's a cool dude. But if you know what the Avatar is, you know who Zuko is. Zim, as in victory for Zim. Victory for Zim. Yeah, Invader Zim, if y'all watch. See, some of these are cartoons that some of y'all may not have watched. See, if you're a child, this may be too old for you. But I make sure my videos are for adults. I make sure that they're not for kids. But it doesn't stop kids from watching the videos. So it's just like, hey, what can you do? You'll still have kids watching the videos, even if you set it to not be for kids. Kids will still watch. The kids watch a lot of stuff that they're not supposed to watch on YouTube. I used to watch stuff that I wasn't supposed to watch. I would watch it with my cousins. Sometimes I'd watch it by myself, that you're not supposed to watch. But it's just like, hey, you don't have to say it. Like, you don't have to say it to anybody. It's just your little secret. Hide and go Zeke. Zeke the Freak. Super Freak Zeke. Yeah, I think that's it for today. You little chimpanzee. You little chimpanzee. But yeah, that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll start the A's over again, and we'll be back to the start. And I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoy it. And you're going to enjoy it tomorrow, too, because it's going to be a lot of words tomorrow. But I will see you guys tomorrow. If you liked, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And let me know what you think, what you thought of these A through Z's. Some days it was a lot more than others, and some days it was harder than others, but it's all about just keeping it going, and just getting through it. You know what I'm saying? So I do hope y'all enjoyed it. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, yeah. Peace.